good morning, good afternoon. It's Monday. I've got crazy hair. I'm getting my hair cut. I'm gonna cut it kind of short in the back, inverted, and then come down. I'm probably gonna get about, I'm gonna say this much cut off in the front and like that much cut off in the back. Go crazy. I just want to change. I find the back when it's long, I love my long hair, but the back looks straggly. I see a little sparrow out on the deck popping along the floor. Can you hear it? He's cool looking. Somebody here is hanging out. We are working from home today, and by we, I mean me. She's not doing anything. But I'm on lunch right now, which is just finishing up. So I'm looking at the birds. I did a little knitting on a sock that I'm doing for my mom, and she's doing it, having me do it, as a gift for her cousin to give to somebody else, because her cousin was wearing a pair of socks that my mom had knit her, and then they saw those socks and really wanted a pair, but my cousin doesn't knit, so she asked mom if she would knit her a pair, but I think there was two of the ladies that wanted them, and she wanted like 2 pairs for each. So I'm helping my mom knit them. So I have 2 pairs I'm gonna knit, and then 2 pairs she's going to knit. So I'm using lichen and lace, and it's, I think it's called the Icy Seashells colorway. It's one I had in my stash and I hadn't knit it, so I gave it to mom, and then she's gonna use it for the socks, so she gave it back to me so I can knit it up. I forget what colorway the other one is. I need a picture of that sparrow. It's just so damn cute. So I have finished the body, sort of, like the body. I'll start this over. Rewind. On my DRK Everyday Sweater, I have knit down to the hem. So the body minus the hem is done. Hem? That's right. That's the right name, isn't it? Yes. So anyway, so I have 4 inches of the hem left to do, and it's 2x2 ribbing, but I'm doing 1x1 with twisted rib, and so I've started that. And my sister is moving into her new apartment soon, so I thought it might be a good idea for me to do one of the habitation throws for her. Oh my god. It's molting season right now, so all the birds are a little roughed up looking. We had one blue jay show up on the railing the other day, and they barely had any hair left on their head at all. Anyway, I gotta go back to work. It's so beautiful out. I really wish I had today off. I wish I had every day off. Anyway, I am off this week, starting Thursday afternoon, and then I don't go back until Wednesday the next week. So I took a little mini vacation. Oh, we've got a turtle dove showing up. Anyway, crazy bird lady is going back to work. Good morning. It is 7:16 a.m. on a Wednesday. It is another torrential downpour day here in sunny Nova Scotia. I am about to embark on my second cup of coffee. I've got the canine kicking around here somewhere wanting a treat. Look at this. Hi, what are you doing? She's like totally obsessed with her food. She's such a beggar. So, I have my coffee. I'm trying to do this, actually staying in frame and failing miserably. In my new mug. I'm working from home today. I didn't go down to the coffee shop because I had well, number one, it was actually raining way harder when I first woke up. So I thought, oh my God. I thought that I'm not going to drive down in that after my last experience. So I thought I'm just gonna stay home this morning since I'm working from home and hang out with the pooch. I don't know if we're gonna get thunder lightning or not. They said we might, but we'll see. We'll see. I have about an hour and a half-ish before I have to start working, and so I'm gonna do a little knitting, but I have started, so this is the new pair of socks that I cast on, the ones that I'm doing for my mom. There we go. This is out of Lichen and Lace, and I think it's the She Sells Seashells colorway. I don't know if she makes that anymore. I've had this yarn for quite a long time, so I don't know if she does that particular colorway anymore. I did get started on that. I am making really good progress on my DRK everyday sweaters. So I am now doing this thing knit up fast. I mean, it's just all stocking knits, so of course. So here's where I'm at. Let's see. So I have to do 4 inches of ribbing. I'm doing 1 by 1 with a twisted rib instead of the 4 by, or I think she's got it 2 by 2. So I've only got about an inch and a little bit done so far. I'm a little surprised by how fast this knit up, and I don't know why, because it is just straight stocking knit stitch. I love the fabric though. That's gonna be so nice to wear. I could probably wear it now because the weather's so crappy. We've had just like the worst summer between wildfires, flooding, constant rain, fog, humidity. I don't feel like we've even had summer. I'm really hoping we get a nice fall, although because of the global warming and the fact that the oceans are warmer than they should be this season, and it's the cooling in the ocean that slows down the hurricane, I guess. We're expected to probably get hit with a bad hurricane. Franklin missed us, so that was nice, but we still get this lovely, apparently this is not a weather podcast, Kelly. I'm tired. I had a bad sleep. I have a neighbor 2 houses up who will arrive home in the wee hours of the morning, and he's got this, usually has like some sort of, sounds like a podcast or something he's listening to, and he'll park in his driveway. And I don't know if people realize this, but when you have a podcast or if you're playing music in your car and your windows are up, it's like some weird echo chamber. It was like he had parked next to our window and jacked up the volume. It was that loud, and it was like 2:39 in the morning. Neither my husband and I were in the greatest mood when we woke up this morning. So I've decided that I'm going to do the Friday night shrug. I'm kind of going over what she suggests in the pattern. So you've got your 2 neutrals, you've got kind of 4 colors that are going to be like your main fade, and then you've got 3, which are going to be kind of your contrast. So I've got the strong colors. I was thinking I could make those like a deep color, solid color. And then the contrast colors, sorry, I'm reading off my thing. And then the contrast colors would be like bright or speckled. I don't like any of the combinations that I'm coming up with. It was a little easier when I was doing the Saturday shrug because you weren't doing a fade, but you held one color of mohair all the way through, which kind of created a nice blend. Good morning. It is 9:34 a.m. I am about to do some dyeing. I got a new, get over here where the light's a little better. I got a new, oh gosh, it's so nice out there. It's literally not a cloud in the sky. Finally, I got a new little kind of mini dryer. I think they're like if you have a cottage or something like that, but a lot of people use them for drying your yarn after you've dyed it. So I am going to do that so it doesn't take so long for the stuff to dry. I'm going to do 2 colorways today. I'm going to do Birch and Hope Springs, which I haven't done in a little while, and that always seems to be a favorite. I thought I would do up some of that. I got a reflection in my glasses. So I'm gonna do that this morning. I have got like a wicked knot, kind of like right at my shoulder, not my shoulder blade. What's that called? Scapula. It just does not want to go away. I'm only going to do the 2, oh, little morning dove out there. I'm only going to do the 2 colorways today. I was looking at 2 other colorways. I'm trying to decide which other colorways to do. I think I might do some chickadee, and then I might also do some, I don't know what else to do. I might do some shut the barn door. Sorry, Taylor. A little sparrow joined the group. Oh, the sparrows are out. I think all of my conversations get interrupted in the middle when I sit here by the window with an update of which birds just arrived. So I am going to go downstairs and do that. And then I think on maybe Tuesday, I will do on Darker Shores and possibly chickadee, or I might just play around in the dye pots and come up with something new. I have a ton of minis, so I am thinking about doing up some mini bundles for the holidays. Not like an advent calendar because I don't have enough for that, but maybe do like a bundle of like 6. Maybe. I also have some Donegal yarn. I have some Donegal yarn in fingering weight, and I also have some Donegal yarn in decay weight as well. So I might do up some of that. I haven't actually done a shop update since, I'm gonna say early in the year. Like really early in the year. I have not, like I've been woefully neglectful of the shop this year, just because with everything else going on with work and dad, and I just did not have the mental capacity to take on, I think, one more thing. So I am going to get started on that, and then maybe on the Tuesday do a couple more, and that will get something. There is some stuff in the shop right now, but it's getting low. What? I'm trying to talk. Hi. I'm sorry. Did I stop paying attention to you for 5 seconds? I am going to go downstairs and get started. Okay, this is how much water came off 6 skeins of yarn after like 2 minutes. It's literally 4 cups of water. I'm back from the hairdresser and my hair is much shorter. It feels so good. So I'm making excellent progress on my Friday shrug. I'm a little concerned that it's not wide enough, but it's also got super stretch and I haven't blocked it yet. So I'll deal with that when the time comes. But I didn't think I was going to like the way the colors blended, but I love them. I'm so happy with how these look. And the way that you do the fade really like makes things blend nicely. Like you almost can't really see, like here's the gray, here's the line of the mesh together with the dark gray, and then there's the dark gray. And then like it just, the way it blends is really nice. I really like how they've done this. And then, okay, I have 4 orders to package up. All right. Birch is selling fast, as it usually does. So I've got to go package up some orders. So I had kind of hoped to do another like little small shop update, some more dyeing today, but then I got asked to be on a writing panel. So that will take up my whole afternoon.
Everybody has their job, 9 to 5, and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I if I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you harder than I've ever done before, maybe I belong somewhere above the water.
So I have decided for my brother-in-law, I am going to make a TV blanket, I guess, or lap blanket or whatever. So I bought the fisherman's wool from, is Lions brand that does it? Yeah. So I am going to use the Comfort Throw by Molly Platt of Homespun House, and the one that she does like with the minis paired with, I think, like a plain yarn, but I'm just going to use this yarn and I'm going to stripe it and start with this and then end with this, but go boop 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 and do that, and that's going to be his Christmas gift. Good morning. It is about not quite noon hour on Saturday the 16th. We're getting the post-tropical version of Hurricane Lee. It started, we already lost power once and it was out for a couple of hours, and it's back on now, but the worst of it hasn't hit yet. So we may still lose power. Anyway, I am going to do some knitting and watch some vlogs while I can. This is the Friday shrug. I am almost done. I literally have, I think, 3 rows, and then I'm going to put a little pop of red on at the end, and then I'm done. So I can probably be done this in like about half an hour. Oh, it's raining hard now. The rain's kind of off and on, then it suddenly looks like it's going to clear, and then it just goes all haywire again. Anyway, I am going to do a little catch up on some knitting vlogs are in my queue, and try to get some of that watched, because I don't want to use my devices when the power goes out. I want to keep them kind of plugged in case we need them for checking the weather or emergency or anything like that. So I am just going to go do that now while I can keep everything plugged in and juiced up. So for now, I am going to go finish this, and then I may soak and block it this weekend as well. Hello, it is later in the day. The power has come back on, but it's getting really windy out there. So I think we're getting into the worst of it. So the power, I'm not gonna be surprised if it goes out again. But I have been knitting. This is my weekender sweater. No, however, weekender sweater with a crew neck. Andrea Mowry released it. I cannot wait to knit it. And do this one-handed. That is what I'm working on right now. I've got the Friday shrug done. All I have to do is the tubular bind off, which I just don't have the brain power for right now, and I don't want to be doing that and then have the power go out and it just be kind of too dark to really see what I'm doing very well. So I switched over to working on the ribbing. We just kind of hung out today. I did some knitting after the power came back on, and my husband was just watching a movie, and then we played a bunch of games of Racco. I made a smoothie to have later because I thought I can just stick that in the fridge, and then if the power goes out or whatever, I still have something that I can grab and eat. So anyway, that's where we are with Hurricane post-tropical storm Lee.